Hello, friends and clients of JLW Immigration Law Group. I am Jennifer Walker-Gates, board certified immigration attorney, coming to you today with a video about the selective service requirement for naturalization. The selective service requirement is one of the requirements written into the Immigration Nationality Act. And there's a lot of confusion about what it is and what it means. And so I'm going to explain that today for anyone who's going through the naturalization process, especially if you are male or if you were assigned male earlier in your life, you no longer identify as male. This is still going to be a requirement for you for naturalization. So if you are going through that process, check this out and learn about what's required and what to do if you didn't register for selective service. I will help you get through that. It doesn't have to be a deal breaker for your naturalization. Just stay tuned to learn how to deal with it. Before I get into today's topic, I do want to ask you to stop and subscribe to our channel, like the video, share the video, help us grow and get the word out that we are a good source for trustworthy and reliable information on the internet for immigrants. We want to make sure all immigrants have the information they need to get safely through the immigration process and successfully to their goals. So please make sure you share our video. Thank you. Back to the topic. Selective service is one of those things that was written into the law a long time ago and is probably a little outdated, but is still in law. So the selective service was the way that the United States government conducted a draft. Back in the late 1960s, early 1970s, there was a draft for the Vietnam War. That was the last time the United States had a draft. And that means it was kind of like a lottery system. Men between the ages of 18 years and 26 years had to register themselves with selective service so that if the government picked their name to go to the war, they had to sign up and go to the war at that time. Since the end of the Vietnam War, the military in the United States has been 100% voluntary. There has not been any compulsory military service in the United States in about 50 years. We don't expect that to change anytime soon. However, the requirement for registration in selective service was written into the law before that time. And so that still remains as part of the law, and it still remains a requirement for naturalization if you are male or were assigned male at birth. Now, it only counts if you're between the ages of 18 and 26. So if you are older than that, but you did not register, what do? Right? You were required to register between 18 and 26 if you were in the United States at that age. But if you didn't do it, it's okay. You can still naturalize. What you need to do is attempt to register. The way that you do that is by going to sss.gov. Okay, sss.gov is the website. You can go there and you can click to verify your registration or click to register yourself. If you have already been registered, the system will tell you you were already registered. A lot of people were registered for selective service, like in high school, for example, as soon as they turned 18. Or if they ever registered to vote, they may have also been registered for selective service if they were a male between the ages of 18 and 26 years. So if you're already registered and you go try to register yourself on this sss.gov website, it will tell you you're already registered and it will give you your registration information. We recommend printing that out from their website to take to your naturalization interview. You can pull your registration number and all of that information that you need and insert it on the application for naturalization. Right now it's question 44 that asks about selective service registration. It first asks if you're a male between the ages of 18 and 26. Then it asks if you are, did you register for selective service? If so, what's your number? The selective service registration just requires the social security number. Okay, so you'll be using your social security number to register or to verify your registration. You can also, if you know that you did register, but you don't know your number or any of that information, you can go to verify registration on the sss.gov website and enter your social security and your name and the information it asks, and then it will pull it up for you, and then you will be good to go. Again, if you did not register for selective service and you're already over age 26, it is okay to, in the naturalization process, inform USCIS that you didn't know you were supposed to register, or you thought you registered, but it clearly wasn't a successful registration. Whatever the case may be, not actually successfully registering for Selective Service is not necessarily a deal breaker. What USCIS will really want to see is an effort to register and a willingness to register. What they really want to see is a willingness to do whatever it takes to defend and take care of the United States on behalf of the applicant for naturalization. Now, there are some people who simply object to war and object to military service. If you are one of those people, you can also naturalize as well. However, it is going to be a little bit more complicated process for you. And that kind of case where you are objecting to military service, objecting to registration with Selective Service, objecting to carrying arms on behalf of the United States, which is another one of the requirements for the oath of allegiance. I have had clients object to those things before because their religious views prohibit participating in any kind of violence. And that is okay as well. It's just a little bit more complicated. So for a situation like that, please do reach out to us at jlw.law, and we will be happy to consult with you, talk to you about your options and how you can proceed with your application for naturalization, even though the application asks you to be willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States and serve in the military if the law requires it. With that, I hope that that has helped clarify what the Selective Service is, what that requirement is on your N-400 application, and ease your mind that even if you didn't register in time before your 26th birthday, that isn't necessarily going to be a barrier to getting naturalized. We want all lawful permanent residents in the United States who are eligible to become naturalized citizens to please do that. Please vote. Please get involved in our political system. You can even run for political office. It is really, really imperative on us to get involved and change the immigration system. It's not going to happen any other way. And as long as we remain uninvolved, the laws that pertain to immigrants are going to continue to get worse and worse and more harsh. So for that reason, we want all of our lawful permanent residents to please get naturalized, please get involved, please contact us if we can help. Our website, again, is jlw.law. You can find us there. You can click to schedule an appointment directly on our calendar. You can call our office. Our number is 512-633-1785. If you have any questions or concerns, even if you're just applying on your own and you don't want to hire an attorney for your case, that is absolutely fine. You can consult with us and we'll be happy to take a look at your case, assess your eligibility, make sure the most important parts are covered and that you have everything you need to have a successful case, even if you're going through the process on your own. So please don't hesitate to reach out. Let us know how we can help. Share the video, like the video, subscribe to our channel. Take good care, and we'll see you next week.